Hi guys, this is Cobra Tom,
And I'm Lily.
and we're here to do the final Iron Grenadier soldier tonight, the Airwolf.
And we will be throwing in a little bit of a surprise later.
These are my Airwolves. The Airwolf here is the body of a snow serpent. And here's what the body originally looked like. This is going to be a snow serpent turned into a Slimeborg. So I changed the patches and the arms, and I painted them red. And I painted the gray jumpsuit black. And I got these figures from Ed Hellman. He had a whole bunch of these, and I was able to buy them from him. And I really enjoyed the look of these. So I thought, I'm going to make these the pilots to the Dominator, because these heads were heads that we got when we went to Joecon last year in 2018, and we both got one head each, and I decided to paint them and make them the Dominator pilots. And Lily thought that was cool, so we were able to take a couple of these bodies from Ed Hellman, and I painted them red and black, which is my actual favorite, all-time favorite color combination. I don't know what it is about red and black, but I really like it. And I was able to take both of these heads, and I gave them both a little bit of red, black, and gold. Now, gold, while I like that, isn't one of my favorite color combinations, but it is an Iron Grenadier color. Next, I'm going to show you how well they fit in the Dominator, even though these are modern figures, and the Dominator that I have is a vintage vehicle. Here is the Dominator helicopter. This is incomplete. I was going to do a review with it, but since we are missing parts and missing missiles and things like that, I decided to just show you how a modern figure that's actually kind of a little bit bigger, how well it actually still will fit in the cockpit. Now we got this guy here. You kind of got to scrunch him up a little bit, but there is some nice room, and if you squeeze him in, he actually sits really, really nicely. And this one, which one seems actually, if you're kind of looking at it like this, you can see that this one is shorter than that one, even though they still line up on the top. But this one actually has plenty of room to fit another figure, because it's got such long space here. You can put the figure all the way up to here, and since it's the piece that it holds the cockpit is here, you don't have to worry about the legs here like you do on the front one. So in a weird way, this one's shorter, but seems to have more room for the figure, because I have him sitting pretty much all the way to the front here, and you can shut it, and he fits perfectly. He fits perfectly in there, and they both fit just fine. I mean, I don't have any. The length of the cockpit is perfect for these modern figures. So this is where I did the most work on it. I even did the chin strap a little red. I painted the black over it. I just thought it would look cool. I think it turned out really nicely. Gold turned out okay. And painting the inside without getting the strap actually was kind of a hard thing to do, but I was able to get it, and it was worth it because then it isn't just completely black. It gives a little color contrast. And as I've said before, red and black is my favorite color combination. So anytime I can do a figure in red and black, that's what I'm gonna do. So next I'm going to do a file card that Ed Hellman made me. It is a wonderful file card. He did just such an excellent job. I can't wait to show you. Airwolf. Iron Grenadier Dominator pilots. File names various. Primary military specialty, helicopter pilot. Secondary military specialty, tank commander. Birthplace varies. The Airwolf pilots are the Iron Grenadier equivalent of a Swiss Army knives. Each pilot must complete a rigorous training program due to the Dominator's ability to change from helicopter to tank at a moment's notice. They are known to be hard workers who can multitask, but burn out easily. This means that there is a large turnover rate when it comes to the Airwolves. What happens to the Airwolf once it cannot perform is known only to the Iron Executioner. That said, each Airwolf, when he is at his peak, is a force to be reckoned with. Lower the landing gear and get out of my way. An excellent, excellent file card again from Ed Hellman. Just wonderful. He always comes through. Every single time I need a file card, he comes up with one that's even better than the last one. So each time he makes one, it gets better and better. And I really appreciate that. And thanks, Ed, for doing these file cards. They're great. And I can't thank you enough for that. You might have guessed, but I am going to once again go back to the original Iron Grenadier Trooper and try to kind of show you what I did, because they got the red mask and I put the red on the helmet. It's got the red strap on here, which isn't exactly there is no one for one, but I put the red on the arms. And I was going to put the gold on there, but then I decided that was going to be too much. And the red on the pants doesn't match, but red on the pants and stuff, and the knee pads, even though technically those are not knee pads, those are like pouches, but I thought it still kind of looked like that. And I know I didn't put as much gold as on this figure, but I was limited, and I decided to do just mostly red and black. Next, I'm going to show you our shirts that we got from Joe Fest this year. Here is our Iron Grenadier shirt.
We got it at Joe Fest 2019. We were walking, and there was this little store area behind G.I. Joe Finest? I don't know. And
Yeah, the girls are the finest.
yeah, and then we walked through, and there was this guy that was selling hats and shirts and stuff like that. And I said, "Oh, Dad, could I get a hat?" And then he was like, "I guess you can, but why don't we get, well, are you going to lose it or something?" And I was like, "Probably." So I was like, "How about we get a shirt?" So we got these shirts. I have a matching one, but I cannot find it at the moment.
Yeah, and to be honest, I might have hers and not know where mine is. It's very possible. So, but this is what we got, and we usually try to, at least, especially when we go to places and go to things, to try to get like matching shirts. We have a matching Badger shirt.
A matching One from 2018.
Yeah, Joecon. We got a Joecon shirt. We have Slime Bash, but hers was pink and mine's green. But we still have sorta. It's not the same, but it's still a Slime Bash.
Last year, for Black Friday, we put on our G.I. Joe shirts and went out with my aunt and cousins.
Yep, and we had had a blast. So
Yeah, we woke up at 2 to do that.
yeah, and this year we're gonna not do that. We might go. We're just not gonna go that early. So.
And we were joking about how if you get Dunkins in the morning, that you're gonna be like John Cena and pushing everyone over.
Yeah, that's right. It was for some reason John Cena got brought into all of our weirdness.
Also, we have it taped to the wall, so that is not like marks on the shirt. That is just tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since we bought a couple of $20 shirts, that same guy let us have a couple of Star Wars guys really cheap.
Yeah. He was like, okay, you already spent like $40-something. Why don't you just get it like a thing? Because we only had like $5 left because we spent all of our money.
Yeah, and we got a General Grievous for like a $15 General Grievous for like $5 because not only was the time that there was a guy yelling during the whatever time he would go around and tell people time was up, and he's like going up telling people, oh, time's up, we only have like so many minutes. And we were like, okay, well, we have like $5 and I really wanted a General Grievous, but we were at Joe Fest, so I kind of wanted to just kind of only buy Joe's. But I like this General Grievous that I saw. I thought he looked kind of cool. Here is us at the Augusta Toy and Comic Show. This was Joe Fest this year. And as you can see, she's looking at where she's supposed to be looking at.
Except I kind of look creepy.
And I'm trying to reach for the sword because he said, reach for the sword. And I'm trying to like look at the screen, and as I'm reaching, he like takes a picture a little too quick, or I wasn't reaching right or something. I can't remember, but that's why this one looks a little weird.
All I know is my hair grew and now it's black and purple.
True.
This one looks actually normal. We're just standing in front of a green screen of Iron Grenadiers.
Yep. We had asked the people to, and we have the name of the company in the corner there. You can kind of look at that for yourself. And here's like the first one, and I'm like wearing my glasses, and it's not so super great.
Oh.
Here we are as ghosts, apparently. I don't know what happened to this picture. We kind of got like, we were in front of a green screen, and I don't know how this happened.
My hair looks like ramen noodles.
I guess it does, actually.
My best friend used to call me ramen because every time we used to go outside last year, my hair would get wet in the April around that time, and it would get all frizzy and stuff, and she'd be like, oh, hey, ramen. So, yeah. I cannot be serious for the life of me.
No, this is we were supposed to be super serious in this one. And she's still smirking.
And looking at the screen.
I got caught like other than this one, I got caught looking at the screen every single time.
Yeah. So basically the one that I look bad and you look good at.
Well, I guess. Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you
next time. Bye.
Bye.
This is not a real thing. Do not rub on your armpits.